on, everybody? How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Justin. We usually talk physical media, horror, nostalgia, and all that good stuff. Today, we will be talking about theatrical distribution, Warner Brothers, Hollywood, and the absolute decimation of theatrical exhibition of films, which is it's just been really, really sad to watch this year. I think news hit me in a little bit of a softer spot today, and what really made it sad, probably more so than if I had just read it, I found out through a live notification on Facebook coming from the owner of my local movie theater, Screenland Armour, here in Kansas City. I will link the video down below, but it was a 15-minute video about 15 minutes after the news break that Warner would in fact be releasing their entire 2021 slate of films, including all of their tentpole blockbusters, simultaneously in whatever theaters will still remain open, along with HBO Max. They will be simultaneously released the day of release. According to Variety, films will each be available on HBO Max for 31 days after their release date. Theaters can still show the movies beyond that point, but they won't return to home entertainment platforms until the traditional home entertainment release time frame. It does give the theaters a little bit of edge, being that they can show the movie beyond that 31 days of distribution on HBO Max, but it's still a major blow to theaters. Now, this video and my thoughts on why this is not good, I am fully aware that a lot of people aren't going to agree with that. Some people just truly, at this point, do not care about going to a theater to see a movie. I think that is incredibly sad, and I think that is a major bummer that people still don't value the theatrical experience, especially these big, massive franchise movies. You know, Matrix, Wonder Woman, superhero movies. Movies like this and movies in general are meant to be consumed and watched and enjoyed in a collective experience. There's very few things in this world that involves people getting together for a positive collective experience. Sports, concerts, and movies where people can get together, enjoy something simultaneously, sing together. It's kind of like, you know, Comic-Con or things like that. People going to see their favorite superhero movies, dressed up in the characters, waiting in line, and there's just something so absolutely magical about that experience that I've enjoyed my entire life. Going to the movies has been something I've been passionate about my entire life. Some of my best memories as a kid were going to see some of my favorite movies in the theaters ever since I was a little kid, seeing them in the dollar second run theater in my neighborhood, and sneaking into my first R-rated movie as a kid. There's just nothing that replaces the feeling of walking into the theater, excited about seeing a movie with a group of friends and getting your snacks and your popcorn, however expensive that shit is, you know, smelling the theater, walking down the aisle, giving your ticket, sitting down and watching the previews, and it's just so exciting, and it just makes me so sad to see that this is dwindling and a lot of our theaters just may not make it. Warner Brothers posted a video, really exciting sizzle reel of all the amazing movies that are coming to HBO Max. And I was reading the comments, and a lot of the comments were, yes, I don't have to leave the house to see my movie, and I'll definitely be getting HBO Max, and yes, Wonder Woman in my living room. And to me, it baffles me when I read that comment that people don't want to sit in theater and watch their favorite movies. Big budget, exciting movies like Wonder Woman and Dune and Matrix 4 were not meant to be sandwiched in between reruns of Friends in your living room on a 45-inch TV. And I'm aware that some people have amazing setups, but nothing compares to theatrical experience. And it was just really a bummer to see a clearly disheartened theater owner in Kansas City, my local theater owner, giving this news. And the tone of this video was going to be different. I was kind of angry earlier when I heard the news, but when you look at the budgets of Dune, $175 million, Wonder Woman, 84, $200 million, Godzilla, hundreds of millions of dollars. At this point, don't have much of a choice to release these movies in the theaters. As they tested with Tenet, did not go as well as they thought, and I guess that was kind of their test run, and it didn't go well, and now this is their option. Warner Media Chair and CEO Ann Sarnoff says, With this unique one-year plan, they're calling it a one-year plan, we can support our partners in exhibition with a steady pipeline of world-class films while also giving moviegoers who may not have access to theaters or aren't quite ready to go back to the movies the chance to see our amazing 2021 films. We see it as a win-win for film lovers and exhibitors, and we're extremely grateful to our filmmaking partners for working with us on this innovative response to these circumstances. It's not win-win for theaters. It's not win-win for theater owners, especially for independent theater owners, because there used to be a window where the movies would be shown in a theater, and that was the only way you could see them for a window of 8 weeks, 12 weeks, it varies. And that window is no longer there, so the option to stay at home, and especially in this time to go to a theater, people are most likely going to stay at home, and we're going to see more and more and more of our local businesses close, and it's really, really sad. If you're still here watching this video, I do appreciate it. A lot of your theaters, if you look at your local resources, even your AMC theaters, your local theaters will offer private screenings. You can pay $100 or something like that, bring in your family and screen whatever movie you want, have a private screening, a private theater of your own movies. A lot of your local theaters will have ways to go to their website and rent movies exclusively from their website, which gives them a kickback, which helps them give revenue. Local theaters have Patreon, and if you don't have a local theater, I am trying my best to support my local theater, Screenland Armour here in Kansas City. I will leave links below to their website to support them with rentals, Patreon. They host Patreon events, live events, and things like that. If you want to support them, I would greatly appreciate it, and they would too. The slate for 2021 includes a multitude of films. We're talking Mortal Kombat, Tom and Jerry, Godzilla vs. Kong, The Conjuring, Space Jam, Suicide Squad, Dune. I mean, these are massive, massive titles that they spent. I mean, you're looking at a couple $1 billion worth of movies and marketing right there that they've spent here. So you can't just get mad at Warner Brothers. They're calling it a one-year plan. Is it though? You just don't know. I didn't want this video to be too long. I wanted to spread my thoughts and, more importantly, get you guys, the viewers, thoughts. What do you guys think about this? Are you sad? Are you as sad as I am to see the decline of movie theaters? Are you indifferent? Support your local theaters. This is a bummer. And like I said, I'm going to link below to resources as concerning my local theater and ways to support your local cinema, as well as I'll link the video down below of my theater owner talking. You can hear from a first-hand perspective of what it means to a theater owner, this announcement from Warner Brothers. Sorry for the somber tone. I know people who usually come to this channel see a little happier Justin with all the fun edits and inserts and goofy shit that I usually do. That'll be back. This is just kind of a sad day for people who love going to the movies. So tomorrow's a better day. Let's hope 2021 gets a little better, okay? This dumpster fire of a year. Guys, thank you so much. I want you to stay weird, and until next time, bye.
I love movies. Gosh, I love movies. I love watching them, and I love making them.